Hello, you beautiful people. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Lucy Stephenson, but you can call me Luce because we're all friends here. If you are new here, please don't forget to hit subscribe and give this video a thumbs up because it really helps me out, and turn that notification bell on. I'm uploading Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays at the moment, but if I do have any bonus videos or there's like a really big launch, I will be uploading bonus videos on other days as well, so make sure that it's turned on. You don't want to miss anything. If you watch Wednesday's video this week, we did a huge makeup haul, and Monday was my first day back, which I'm so excited. I'm filming this like ahead of time, so I'm hoping that it all went well. And Monday was a full Lion King collection review and doing a full makeup look and just getting myself back into YouTube. So today's video is very long awaited. I'm finally doing a full face of Fenty. So I have my little tray of goodies here. There's absolutely loads in here that we can try. I've got a lip paint, I've got hydrating long wear foundation, I've got the Pro Filter Soft Matte long wear foundations. I don't know which one to try yet. We have powders, we have primers, concealer. I have this, which I've never tried. It's actually dusty as. This is a cream blush and a mini gloss bomb in there as well. We also have powder bronzer, we have cream bronzer that I definitely have tried before, but I can't remember what I thought about them. We have a diamond bomb highlighter. I've got an eyeshadow palette. I've got, what even is this? A highlighter duo. And I've also got a little mini Fenty mascara as well. So yeah, that is everything that I'm going to be trying out today. And we'll start with the primer. So this is the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. This is the soft matte one. This is a little mini one, by the way, just in case you're wondering about the size of it. So I've just took 2 pumps of that. I'm just going to rub it all over. I don't know how mattifying it's going to be because I've got on underneath the Revolution Pro Miracle Cream and it's so glowy. So I don't know how much this will actually mattify me down. So you can definitely see that it has mattified, but I still have a little bit of like a healthy glow. I actually really like that. That was quite nice. So I'm not sure if they do an eye primer. They probably do, but I just don't have it. I just bought as much as I possibly could to do a full face without breaking the bank. So instead I'm just going to use some of the concealer. And then the eyeshadow palette that I've got, this is the number 1, so that's what it's called. 1 True Neutrals. I got this again off Depop, and this is just what it looks like. Very loosey, very neutral, very cute. I'm taking this middle brown here and I'm just working that in my crease. I'm actually going to take a bigger, fluffier brush and I'm going to go in with that kind of like white bone colour, which is called Nookie Rookie. I'm going to take some of that and use that to just blend out the edges of this colour, just to make it a bit more seamless. Okay, so now we're looking a little something like this. I'm going to go in with this shade here. This is the shade Velvet Cuff. So I'm just going to use my finger to apply that. This looks like this. This is so soft. That shimmer shade literally just applied like a dream. Like an absolute dream. So I'm going to take like a little fluffy angled brush and we're going to go in with the darker brown on this outer corner. Yeah. I have no problems at all with this. What I will say though is that concealer as an actual eye base is not good at all. As you can see here, it's gone like really bitty and really weird. Has like here, like all this bit here, and it even has like over, literally where there's no eyeshadow is where it's gone weird. So yeah, I wouldn't use it as an eye base, but I can't really slag it off for that because it's not meant to be an eye base. You know what I mean? I feel like for the foundations, I feel like I've tried one of these before, but I can't remember which one it is that I've tried. I think I've tried the soft matte. I can't remember. Should we do half and half? Let's just do half and half. I'm not going anywhere today, so it makes absolutely no difference. They're both in the shade 120, so they should both be the same colour, just different finishes. So the first one that I'm going to apply is the Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation, and this is just what it looks like. I've definitely tried one of these before, but I just can't remember which one. But it'd be nice to see the difference between the two. Let's do like half and halfy. I'm just going to take in just a Tarte double-ended brush I'm just going to use this to tap it all into the skin. I'm sure that last time I tried this, it was a little bit too light for me, and it still is the case now. Okay, so far the matte one is really like sitting on top of my skin. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. I feel like you can. It's just like sitting there. It was hard to blend out as well. Let me see if I can get, let me just wet this brush a little bit with some setting spray. I'm just using the Revolution Candy Haze one. It smells unbelievable, it smells so sweet. But I don't know if you, like, can you see like on my nostril? Like it's just not blending. It's like it's too matte to kind of like blend in. And just to let you know as well, I have like an oily combination skin, so I'm very oily in my T-zone, but I also am very, very dry and get dry. I'm very like dehydrated, oily really, and I get like dry flakes on my nose and stuff. But this is just literally sitting, I don't know if you can see that on top of my head there. It's just sitting on top of my skin, like it's not blending in at all. Right, let's try the hydrating ones. This is the Pro Filter Hydrating Long Wear Foundation. It says massage well if needed. Pump and squeeze tube to release air. So yeah, must get a little build of air. I can relate. Okay, yeah, it's not. Oh, okay. I need to squeeze it together. It came out like all runny and mixed and not mixed up. So let me just give my foundation a little massage. Let's see what this one is like. So I'm just going to rub off my Tarte brush on my makeup towel just so it hasn't got any of the other foundation left on it. And let's see what this is like. See, I don't know if you can tell straight away, but this one just seems to move across my skin. Definitely oxidizes because it looks really white at first, like really, really white for me. And then it goes a little bit more warm and a bit more yellowy. Can you see the difference between the colour of these two? I'm pretty sure this oxidizes really, really bad because this is how that one applied at first, and now it looks like it's still a bit too light for me, but it's not fully like ridiculous anymore. But this one is the same. You can see it's gone like really, really bad on my nose. It hasn't blended in properly on my forehead. I'm going to do the same thing again and go through with a sponge and see if that helps. Okay, so I've left it a little while and it's very clear now that the matte one oxidizes, but the hydrating one does, but just a tiniest bit, whereas this is a bit more than the hydrating one. So now I've got one side that's paler than the other. Okay, I am back. I've actually put on a foundation that I've never tried on YouTube before. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation. I have a full review on my TikTok. I'll leave it linked down below. If you want to go check it out, please go follow me on TikTok. I'm going to be posting so much more on there. So yeah, please go follow me over there. So yeah, I'll put that on. That is the shade number 2 Warm. Moving on, let's put on some concealer. So obviously taking the one that we've used for my eyes. And then I'm just going to be using just a sponge to blend this in. This is a very like yellow concealer, which I actually have been really enjoying. Recently I've been using a collection one that's like a yellow one. Oh my god, that concealer is so brightening. I actually really like that. So I'm going to be going in with, this is the Butter Mini Instant Retouch Setting Powder. Again, Pro Filter. It just looks like this. Like I said, this is a mini one. And I'm going to be using my Twigwell, I think it's called Twigwell Cosmetics Powder Puff. I'm going to take just some of that. I'm going to put some on the back of my hand just so I'm not like overloading my under eyes with powder. And then I'm going to tap that right over where I've put that concealer. You can tell the difference between it straight away. You do get a little tiny powder puff in here, but I'm actually just going to bin that because it's like collecting way too much powder and it's in my waist. So yeah, that is that on. We will come back to that powder in a second, but we do have a cream bronzer and a cream blush that I really want to try. So we're going to go in with the cream bronzer first. This is just what it looks like. This is the Freestyle Cream Bronzer in 03 Macchiato. Sorry, you say that? Macchiato? Macchiato. And as you can tell, I have used this before. So I've just given it a little bit of a clean because it was so mucky. And I've took some of my sponge and popped that into the formula. That is literally applied like a dream. Even on top of like my powdered nose, it's still gone on really, really nicely. So yeah, would highly recommend that. I'm glad that we're back onto a good foot. So the next thing we have to try is this little gift set again that I got off Depop, but it was from Christmas last year. If my nose feels a bit itchy. So this is the Rest in Peach Face Cream Blush and Mini Gloss Bomb Cream Duo. This is just what the little cream blusher looks like. I believe this is actually full size. I think they are this small. And that is what it looks like. It's so cute. Peach face. And let's pop some on my cheek. Oh my god, you can see the golden glow. Oh my god, it looks so cute. Oh my god, that is stunning. That is so pretty. I'll just spat. So pretty, I'm getting so excited. I'll pop this on the other side. I do think a sponge is just so much easier for cream products. I think it just blends them all together. I'm going to go back in with the loose powder. I'm going to take my little powder puff again. I love that it has the little FB on it for Fenty Beauty, in case you didn't realise. How obvious, Lucy. So yeah, I'm going to take some of that, pick it up on the back of the powder puff, and then I'm going to press it onto my hand just so that it isn't like absolutely loads, and then press this all over my face. I must admit, this is the first powder in a very long time, like a loose one that I'm putting on top of my skin with this, that doesn't dull down the bronzer and the blusher a ridiculous amount. Like, it has the tiniest little bit, but I am putting a powder on top of it, so I kind of expect it. But normally I put like my loose powder on and I'm like, what was the even point of me putting my cream blusher on? Because normally it covers it straight up, but that didn't. And this one actually has a colour to it, whereas the other ones that I normally use are translucent. Make that make sense. So moving on to powders, which I do really love at the moment. So we have, oh, ambulance, this looks nice today. So we have the bronzer. This is the Sunstalker Instant Warmth Bronzer in Shady Biz. And so we're taking a Revolution, oh, it's an I Heart Revolution brush from their Elf collection. Elf the movie. So I'm going to take some of this and just pat this where we've put the cream bronzer. I don't know if you can see my under eyes, yeah you can, have really badly creased. That's not normally like a huge issue, so I don't think that concealer is the best, to be honest with you. The collection one's so much nicer. The bronzer though, I really like it. I think it's really nice. I don't think it's dark enough for me to be able to use for a night out, but like for everyday nice glow, really happy with that. So I don't have a powder blusher, so I'm just going to leave my blusher how it is because you can actually see it through the powder as well. So I have two different highlighters that we can use. So we have a Diamond Bomb, if I can actually open it, which looks like this. This looks stunning. This is How Many Carats. Okay, so let's try this bad boy. So I'm just taking a I Heart Revolution brushes from a Christmas gift set. This is just going to be sparkly heaven, isn't it? I mean, sorry, look at that already. Oh my god, this is stunning. Absolutely, oh my god, absolutely stunning. So we're going to try the mascara next. This is the Full Frontal Volume Lift and Curl Mascara. So this is just a little sample that, again, I think I got in the Glossy Box Fenty box. Ooh, I don't think I'm going to like this. It looks like it's very packed. Okay. I take that back. That is unbelievable. That is so nice. What the hell? That has made my lashes so long, but also quite like thick for my lashes as well. Okay, Fenty, come through. Can you see that concealer? Can you see it like breaking up, going all funky? That concealer is not the one. Not the one. Can you see how gorgeous that mascara is though? That is really, really pretty. Okay, let's go in with the lips, and then I think we are done and we'll do a roundup because it's been a very interesting one, this one. So I actually have the Stunner Lip Paint. This is the Longwear Fluid Lip Colour in the shade Unbutton. I also have this like in a really, really dark colour, but I think I have used that. I'm sure I've used that before. So it has like this weird little applicator end, can you see? So let's just see what it's like with no lip liner, which is very strange for me. The applicator is so unique for this. This colour is stunning. You can see it's starting to dry down already. Okay, so it has fully dried down. As you can see, it is very, very like soft matte. You can definitely see obviously my dry bit on my lips. I just need a good exfoliation. I have applied lip balm twice whilst I've been filming this video, but obviously they do need an exfoliation anyway. I would love this paired with a darker lip liner for a night out. So I have like a nude peachy lip, but it'll last longer than a lipstick. I'm actually going to put this on because as I'm literally filming this, they've just put up a post on Trend Mood saying that this is now being released as like a full size one. So yeah, I think this would be nice to kind of tie in with the eye as well. So this is the Peach Pout Gloss Bomb Cream. I haven't tried this formula. I do have some of the normal gloss bombs, which you'll have seen me try in quite a few videos in the past when I've done like reviews. They're just really, really nice to top off. But I think this one's meant to have more of like a creamy finish and be more pigmented, I believe, than the other ones. So let's do my little roundup. For the actual primer that we tried, the matte primer, I didn't mind this. It probably wouldn't be one that I would reach for loads, maybe just in my T-zone, because when I applied it, when I took my foundation off after that disaster, and I applied it again, I applied it without putting more of my Miracle Cream on, just in case that was something that was making a difference, and also just because I forgot to put it back on. This was really, I could feel it like struggling to like rub onto my skin without the cream underneath. So with nothing else on, like no other skincare, it's not the best. But then I know a lot of people wouldn't apply their primer without skincare. I'm really lazy when it comes to skincare. I forget most of the time before I put my makeup on. But yeah, for me, T-zone only, definitely not my cheeks. It's just a little bit too matte. But I don't think it did anything wrong. I don't think it's made a huge difference to my foundation and stuff. Speaking of foundations, obviously we have the matte and the hydrating one. I'm going to sell these on. These just do not work with my skin at all. Yeah, each one oxidized more than the other. One only did it a little bit, one did it a lot. It just sat on top of the skin. It went into all of my hairline. It was hard to blend out. The hydrating one was a little bit easier, but this was it just wasn't for me. It's such a shame because obviously I've bought both of them, but luckily I did buy them, I believe, both off like Depop or off one of our Patreon groups. So I did get it a lot cheaper, but it's still, obviously I've still spent my money on it, so it's still a bit like, ugh. The eyeshadow palette though, I really, really like this. If you can get this as a bargain, I'd really say like pick them up. If you see a colour story that you really like, they're really compact, they're really easy to obviously take on the go, but just did the job. Nothing like breathtaking like the ABH Norvina palette that I tried a couple of months ago. Nothing that's gonna like sweep me off my feet, make me collect them all, but not bad either. It just did the job. It was good. There was nothing really bad to say about it. The concealer is an absolute no-go for me. I don't know if you can see, it's actually separating and still feels sticky even though I've put powder on and blended it out quite a few times. It just isn't for me, unfortunately. I might see one of my patrons want to buy it off me instead because it's just not my cup of tea. The powder that I use, absolutely love this. I don't think this is what's impacting the concealer. I think it is the concealer because it was funny on my eyes when I used it as an eye base. I just don't think the concealer is very good for me. I think this is a bit too dry for me, and I think the foundations, even the hydrating one, was too dry for me. I don't know what was going on with them, to be fair. But this, really recommend. Yeah, I think it's made the rest of my skin look really, really nice. So yeah, I actually really enjoyed that. I would recommend that. Cream bronzer, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Would really recommend it. The only thing about this packaging, it's always hard to open. There we go. Would really recommend it. Use a sponge, don't use a brush. Brushes make it get all fibrey and icky hairs in it. Even when it's a clean brush and it's been in a drawer with no hairs near it, use a sponge, so much easier. Love that to pieces. The powder bronzer, really liked, really easy to apply, really easy to blend in. Wish that I got maybe like a darker shade, but really nice just for normal everyday Lucy. The cream blusher, this, oh, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. 10 out of 10, would recommend. Stunning, beautiful, yeah, perfection, nothing else to say about it. Same for the highlighter. If you do not like a glittery highlighter, you will not like this. If you don't like intense highlighters, this is not for you. It is absolutely blinding, it's wet looking, it's sparkly, it's beautiful, it's everything for me. 10 out of 10, thank you very much. Mascara, absolutely love it. It has dropped quite a bit since I applied it, but I would wear this day to day. I think it's really, really nice. Yeah, really nice, really like that. The lip, oh, this is beautiful. Really like this. I will definitely be wearing this at some point for a night out. Darker lip liner. This is going to be my vibe, 100%. Love that. Really like this as well. I really do like Fenty's lip glosses, to be honest with you. I normally use them quite a bit in like my videos when I'm like doing a review on like a different collection. I always use this, one of their glosses sometimes as like a lip topper. They are really expensive. Depends if you've got the money to splurge. That's the whole thing with Fenty though, isn't it? The whole thing's expensive. It ain't going to be like popping into Boots and buying Rimmel. It's Fenty. It's Rihanna. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's up to you. If you want to splurge, you can actually buy this now, which is really, really good. Yeah. And I think that is everything. The Charlotte Tilbury foundation, I'm still iffy about, just in case you're wondering my opinion on that. Yeah. And I don't know what's going on with my nose. If you've got any tips for making my foundation stick to my nose and last, and just stick. That's the thing I needed to do first, is just stick. And then I need to worry about it lasting after that. It'd just be nice if it's stuck down to begin with. But yeah, this is my full face of Fenty. It's been long awaited. It's been a long video. Hopefully I've cut all my rubbish out. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will hopefully see you in another video very soon. Don't forget I'm uploading on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. If you want to join my Patreon family, it's all linked down below. Love you so much. Thank you so much. And I will see you on Monday. Bye.